Hi, welcome to 2 Cent Tuesday. Thanks for checking in. I've been thinking a little bit today about abundance. You know, abundance is not something that you just settle for. One of the sermons that changed my life was when I heard a sermon about when King David sent his warriors into Jerusalem and they came back with a cup of water and he poured out the water. And the speaker at the time emphasized the message that I'm not going to accept just a cup of water when God promised me the well. And that sermon really penetrated my heart because I had settled so oftentimes for just a little bit. And God's plan for us is abundance. And I had settled for just enough. This point was illustrated to me pretty strongly this past fall when we were up in Maine and we went apple picking in an orchard in Hope, Maine. And as we entered the orchard, there are apples on the ground. And it's late in the season. A lot of the orchards had already been picked, so they sent us to a distant orchard. And I start picking up apples off the ground. One of my favorite apples is a species that not a lot of people are familiar with called the Macone apple. That's the type of apple I would buy. And I'm picking up apples off the ground, and I went and found a few on the trees. But my expectations were I should be grateful for apples that are on the ground or a few on the trees. And I went to the back of the orchard where my family had gone, and there were Macone apples. The branches were hanging down. And I felt the Holy Spirit say, you still don't think I have abundance for you. Unbeknownst to me, Macone is an apple that is more of a late season apple, a winter apple. And I was settling for the apples on the ground when there was lines of trees that were heavy with fresh apples that you pick straight off the tree. And when you bit into them, they just exploded with flavor and they were crisp and delicious. So listen, guys, don't settle for the apples that are on the ground. God has hidden orchards for you that are full of abundance. He didn't die so that we could just make it. He died so that we could have abundance. Don't settle for anything less. Bye-bye.